The future of golf may have arrived faster than anyone expected, and with it comes a new kind of pressure that no one is immune to, not even Charlie Woods, Tiger Woods' son.
Not really. I mean, it's just practice for when Sam gives me some words that I have to say. So, I mean, there's no tips, just...
For Charlie, the expectations are incredibly high, and to make things even tougher, his peers are catching up quickly, setting new records along the way. Imagine getting your first ever hole-in-one in such a high-stakes environment, with your dad watching from the sidelines. How would you describe the excitement you felt, even though you didn't quite make it last year? Charlie had a solid start, but his performances didn't really stand out. He missed the cut at his first PGA Tour event, the Cognizant Classic, and didn't make a big impact at the US Open. A win at the US Amateur remained out of reach, something his dad easily achieved during the 2024 US Amateur Championship. The spotlight was once on familiar names like Charlie Woods, but that has changed as attention now shifts to the 15-year-old Miles Russell, who is turning heads and taking center stage. It was incredible to see his reaction after he made the ace. "We saw you hug him, push him, and scream with joy." The event, held from August 12th to 18th, was expected to highlight the next generation of golf's top talent, but it was Miles Russell who truly stole the show. How would you describe that moment for you as a father? Well, it's one of the highlights we've ever had. We were talking about it earlier. Russell, from Jacksonville Beach, Florida, has quickly become a rising star. At just 15 years old, he's one of the youngest ever to compete in the US Amateur Championship, and he's already achieved something remarkable. Charlie Woods couldn't qualify for the event, and while Tiger Woods' son missed the cut, Miles Russell is out here proving he has the skills to stand tall among the best. With that, Miles became the youngest player to make the cut in a Korn Ferry Tour event. What does that mean to you? That's pretty cool, I didn't know that, he said. During a high-stakes match against Jay Ling at Oakland Hills Country Club, Russell made an impressive comeback after being 3 holes behind. Though he lost by a narrow margin, his effort was outstanding. "I'm kind of speechless. The goal was to make the cut, and we made it, so we'll see where the weekend goes." On the other hand, despite the excitement around his famous name, Woods couldn't make it past the first 2 rounds in his USGA debut, finishing 22 over par. Not quite what people expected from Tiger. This series of events led many to question Charlie's future in the game, but over time, Charlie found his rhythm again. "I mean, it's a cool record to break, and I don't know how much longer. People are getting so good, so young," he said. In the state championship, Charlie shot a 78 in the first round and a 73 in the second. While those scores weren't enough to help the Buccaneers defend their title, 5 birdies and 6 bogeys in the second round showed that he still has the skills to excel. You never know, it could hold out for a week, but it's pretty cool right now. On the other hand, Russell's rise in junior golf has been incredible. He's already making waves and adding to his impressive list of wins, with one of his latest achievements being a 3rd big triumph at the Rolex Tournament of Champions. He shot an impressive 13 under par, 275, securing his second AJGA Invitational title. "Yeah, 1 for 1, he said, adding that a big goal would be to top this victory. This win follows his 2023 Rolex Junior Player of the Year award, which comes as no surprise given his exceptional performance. Russell's final round was nothing short of spectacular, a bogey-free 7 under par 65, proving he's at the top of his game even at a young age. Reflecting on his victory, he said, "Competing against the best junior golfers in the world makes this even more special. I played well all week and was thrilled to finish strong today. Looking ahead," he added, "to get into next week would be really cool, and I don't know, that's definitely the top goal." The 15-year-old seems unstoppable, making the most of every opportunity on the course. Just look at his debut on the Korn Ferry Tour, where he made history as the youngest golfer to make the cut. He's currently the American Junior Golf Association's Player of the Year. Russell earned a spot on the tour through a sponsor's exemption. Last year, he won the Junior PGA Championship by 7 strokes and became the youngest ever winner of the Junior Players Championship at just 15 years old. Now, he's in the same league as Tiger Woods, who was the only other male player to win the AJGA Player of the Year at that age. Russell shot a 66 on Friday, making him the youngest player ever to make the cut at just 15 years, 5 months, and 17 days old. Before him, the record was held by Jipper Fell, the younger brother of PGA Tour golfer Tony Fell, who made the cut at 16. Meanwhile, China's Guan Tinlang made history in 2013 by becoming the youngest player to make the cut at the Masters at age 14, still holding the record for PGA Tour events. "Good week last week, thank you, yeah, fun to watch," Russell said. Although Russell is still an amateur and won't earn any money or Korn Ferry Tour points, his impressive finish has secured him a spot in the Ventex Bank Championship in Texas. Although he's not old enough to join the Korn Ferry Tour full-time yet, Russell can keep earning entries week by week. Anyone who finishes in the top 25 automatically qualifies for the next event. Russell followed up his success with a standout performance at the Rocket Mortgage Classic. Already a record holder as the youngest winner of both the Junior PGA Championship and the Junior Players, he added a third victory to his list of achievements. When asked how old he is, he proudly responded, "I'm 15, yeah, pretty awesome." But he didn't stop there. He also competed in the Suncoast Classic, finishing tied for 20th, making him the youngest player ever to crack the top 25 in a PGA Tour-sanctioned event at just 15 years old. A major accomplishment. Russell's golf skills aren't just impressive, they're also landing him some big deals. He's already partnered with well-known brands like Transcend Capital Advisors, TaylorMade, and Nike, making him one of the most marketable young players in the sport. Looking ahead, the competition is only going to get tougher, and Russell will face off against some big names in the upcoming U.S. Amateur Championship, including John Daly too, the son of the legendary John Daly. With an ever-expanding field, this tournament is shaping up to be one of the most exciting events of the year, and Russell will definitely be one of the top players to watch. About the same age, the cameras aren't following us today, Jay. "This is Team Taylor," he joked. Russell isn't just your typical amateur, he's the future of golf. While Charlie Woods has been doing his best to prove he has his father's genes, all eyes are on Russell as he continues to show the golf world what junior players are truly capable of. Do you think Charlie Woods will have a better year this time around?